What's up, you guys? Your boy Mark again. So today I'm gonna start up this new series called Conversation Starters. I'm gonna let y'all go at it in the comments. I'm pretty much getting these conversation starters from off of different things like Spirit World, World Star, etc. Just to give it my perspective, because I figured if the comment section is spicy, why not let my comment section be spicy? Smart thinking, content-wise, right? So this is what it said. I'm gonna remove my flashlight because this flashlight is off my phone, so I can read to y'all what it says. This conversation today, it comes from Spirit World. It came out on the It came out 23 hours ago, so it pretty much came out yesterday. Here's what it says: It's men out here giving $20,000 monthly allowances, buying cars, houses, designer bags, paying bills. Do you want me to belong to you? A man who only gets my nails done and my car washed. Men are insane. I can do bad by myself. I'd rather be alone than settle for crumbs. Someone replied to this girl and said, "How much money did your father make?" When I started cracking up, it was because for real though, I'm sorry, I had to take a break to laugh real quick because that was insane. Because she said that and she set herself up for a bad job. So I'm gonna read some of the comments from the comment section just to give it some more. So I'm just gonna read the comment. I'm not gonna say who said it. 3 laughing face emojis, and she named all materialistic things. But get your money, boo boo. Yeah. Imagine you the dude who got her nails done, her car washed, and now you reading this. This is why many women dating the same 10 men. This is why many women are dating the same 10 men. Them $20,000 allowances are few and far between when the average man in America is making $40,000 to $60,000 a year. Be realistic and stop trying to live like celebrities. Just going to end up old and alone with these absurd expectations. And it's a shame because that person is correct. A lot of women who want these guys that can pretty much give them allowances, which, oh my gosh, I'm going to elaborate on that too because I hate the word allowances. It makes it sound childish. Make them sound like they're a little kid. When the average man makes about 40 to 60, that's true. Not to try to quote him, but what's that guy that y'all hate, that a lot of people hate? Kevin Samuels, R.I.P., said, the average man ain't making no $100,000. That's why a lot of his callers, the women that used to call on his show, used to get lambasted by him because they're not trying to date the average man. They're trying to date these men that got 100K, plus the fact that they might have a couple of children, not by him, which makes the scenario more interesting. So let's keep reading comments. Who out here giving $20,000 monthly allowances? She must have went through the Dubai trials. All right. A girl said, "What's going on with these women?" Someone also said, "Broad set an allowance. Y'all don't want to be grown women. Y'all just want to be children with a replacement father you can have sex with. Liabilities." That monthly $20,000 is for that top 1%. Someone also said, "I'm tired of these conversations. Please go be with the dudes that's doing this and leave the real men alone so they can connect with the real women. Please, in Jesus' name." Another person, if a dude, I don't want to say the N word. If a dude giving $240,000 a year allowance, I'm gonna be honest. You should stay with bruh by any means. Man, I'm gonna elaborate on this. Someone else said, this is the most money hungry generation of women ever created, man. I swear. Dang, that's all they want to talk about is what a man can do for them. A girl said some women can be entitled. I'm going to stop there because I think it's my turn. Alright, so I'm going to break this down. The sun is shining, so I don't need exactly my light. Hopefully everybody can see me. Maybe if I turn this way. Let's wait for a second. This angle is actually a lot better. Let's do it here. Alright. So, I'm going to break this down one by one and hopefully we can... Alright. So, I'm going to read her thing. Is men out here giving $20,000 monthly allowances? First of all, I hate the word allowance. So, allowances is what you give a kid for doing chores. So, the question is, what is she doing to get this $20,000? Because ain't no one out here just giving up 20 grand to you a month just because they like you. Men call that kind of person a SIMP, a simp. But I don't think this is that. This is not that in this scenario. This is actually this dude just trying to spoil her to have her ignore whatever he's doing on the side. A lot of men do that. Ladies don't understand. Like a lot of dudes, there's dudes out here that be earning crazy amount of money. But guess what Bull doing? Bull doing whatever he want to do on the sideline. He doing whatever he want to do. Meanwhile, you sitting at home like, counting the bands up, but you getting cheated on every day. Bull not even interested in you. He just giving you 20 grand to probably shut up. And it's an allowance, so you a kid. He don't respect you. Buying cars. So this man buying you a car. For what? Once again, though, it goes back to what is he buying the car for? There's men out here, and at that, it sounds like she's not receiving this because she said it's men out here. Okay, so buying cars, houses, designer bags, paying bills, but you want me to belong to a man who only got my nails done and my car washed. Men are insane. So she must not understand that women's nails are not cheap. Nails are not cheap at all. At all. And nails are not cheap. Okay? No, not at all. Near $100. Some women's nails are $100, $200. So I'm sure there's nails that's probably $300 to $400, right? Getting their nails done $300, $400, right? The cheapest I've ever heard of nails getting done is $65. $65 for nails. Something else what else could be costing $65? my happy hour bill could be cheaper than $65. Or it could be $65, right? Me and another person's happy hour bill could be under $65 or $65. $65, that could buy me a new game, right? Actually, that's not even true. A new game on the PlayStation 4 is $60. And so I'm saving $5. What else? What else is costing me? What else do I have that could cost $65? I'm looking around my place right now, and there's nothing in here that's costing $65 or more, and that's a minimum. Maybe this Google Home that I got, and I got that thing years ago. That might be the only thing that costs over $65 right now. About all the things I'm looking at, not including my rent or any bills. Just a single item. That thing costs $65. Getting a woman's nails done is not cheap. Some people are like, oh, that's under $100. That's cheap. Who said that? And my car washed. I don't know how much car washes cost. I wouldn't know that. But I'm sure that combining those two expenses together is over $100. Could possibly be. Not to mention, I'm sure he wants to chip in for your bills too. I'm sure he wants to chip in. Oh, are y'all living together? It sounds like y'all not living together, which means he got to pay his bills on top of trying to possibly pay your bills. On top of the fact that he got your car washed. On top of the fact that he got your nails done. On top of the fact that more than likely he's planning a date for y'all sooner versus later. You can do bad by yourself, okay? But you do know he's making your life easier by trying to get your nails done. He might be cash apping you when you don't even ask him for nothing. Or you might mention something and he's cash app to you. But Shorty said, I could do bad by myself. I'd rather be alone than settle for crumbs. Give me a second. Sorry guys, I had to come back because sometimes having it in a retainer for too long, with the roof over the mouth, that dog can take you out. Anyway, so my thing is this though, right? Selling for crumbs. Let's all right. Before I keep going. The person I responded said to her, "How much money did your father make?" And that is huge. That's huge. How much did your daddy make? A lot of people are coming out here, and this stems from one of the dumbest questions in the dating world, which is, what do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table? I hate that question so much, and I'm gonna tell you guys why I hate that question. It's one of the dumbest questions in all of the dating world. It's dumb because when you really think about it, it's like, all right, what do you bring to the table? So before we even got this deep, what was it about me that you liked? What was it? Was it the way I talk? Was it the way I walk? Is it the way I carry myself? Because I think what's happening is we're getting away from people liking people for what they see. That we're getting away from liking someone because of what I see in front of me. We're getting away from physical attraction. We're getting away from liking or loving someone's sense of humor, liking or loving the way someone makes you feel. We're getting away from that. We're actually going more towards a materialistic style of dating. There's starting to, and when I read the comments, one of the biggest things that people were saying was social media is a big, big reason that we have this. And I don't want to give social media that much credit, but at the same time, yeah, social media is definitely plaguing the dating world. It's giving these lofty expectations of what men's supposed to be doing, when in actuality, baby girl, I'm trying to live like you trying to live. I hope we can make it to the stage one day that, yeah, most men, I'll tell you to be honest, whenever we're with them, whenever we're dating and or in a relationship with a young woman, our hope is this. I hope we get to the stage that we living together, and we can work together and we can provide for each other. You heard what I said. Provide for each other. That means, yeah, when the bills come, for example, I always tell people, what's my heaviest bill? My heaviest bill is rent. My heaviest bill is rent. And the thing is, if I was living with a girl, a shorty, my shorty, if I'm living with my shorty, guess what? I don't mind paying rent and then being hurt, and then my pockets hurting afterward. You wanna know why I don't mind paying rent and my pockets hurt afterwards? You wanna know why? I'm already here with her. She knows that my pocket's hurting because I just got done paying rent. I got done paying the thing that keeps a roof over our heads. I'm happy that I paid rent. Paying rent is so essential. I'm happy that I paid that. I'm happy that, yeah, I might not have that much money left over, but I could tell you, I'm happy that I got that I at least have money left over. I'm happy that I'm able to pay rent. I'm happy that I can not only just pay rent, but she can understand why we might not be able to do certain things. Maybe we might have to just eat in. We might have to just eat in, baby girl. We got groceries, we got food in the house. Now we understand what our parents were saying when we would stop at McDonald's. I mean, y'all, not me. I was never trying to be on that type of time because I grew up in poverty. Boom. But to be like, yo, we got food in the crib. We don't need to be going outside. What else we got in the crib? We got adult beverages in the crib. We don't need to be going outside all the time. Why not? We just got done paying rent. What else can we do? We just got done paying rent. And more than likely, it's the beginning of the month. There's probably other bills that gotta get paid. All right, we paid rent. We paid cell phone bills. We probably paid some other bills. We good. I might be hurting. Yeah, but guess what? Bills got paid. That's a part of being an adult. I know it sucks, but adult life includes times that sucks. It's called compromise, folks. You gotta learn how to compromise with your partner. If you don't live with your partner, understand your partner's financial situation. Understand that the number one thing that comes first, especially at the beginning of a month, is responsibilities. My responsibility is to pay rent to my crib. If I don't pay rent to my crib, shorty gonna start looking at me backwards, right? Now I don't have a place to live. Now I'm behind on rent. Now I'm about to get evicted. How does that make a man look if he about to get evicted out of his crib because he refused to pay rent because he wanted to try to spoil you? He was sacrificing his bread to spoil you. That makes no sense. Compromise, folks. It's called compromise. If we don't live together, you can't expect me to buy cars. You can't expect me to buy you cars, designer bags, and pay all your bills. If we live together, one of your bills is my bills, which is rent. More than likely, baby girl, if me and you are together for like that, I'm gonna put you on. We're gonna be a part of the same cell phone plan. If I rock with you like that, we gonna be on the same cell phone plan. I don't even care that you're not my wife yet. If you my girlfriend and we going towards that, you could be on my plan right now. Not a problem. You about to be a part of my phone plan. Alright? Like, and as far as other bills, like, yo, how about this? I put in half for your bills. Or how about I rebate you for the bills that you pay? Or how much was your electric bill? Alright, bam. I could cash app you a rebate. Or Zelle you a rebate. So then it feel like maybe you ain't lose that money. Maybe now it's money stacked upon top of money that you ain't had before. Oh, your car note. How much your car note? How about I put down half for your car note? Or at least a quarter for your car note. It's better than you saying like, dang, I gotta pay the whole thing. Same thing for car insurance. There's ways. Acts of service is real. But you shouldn't be expecting no man to blow the bank just to do acts of service for you. That's wild. I don't understand that. This girl shot out because she said it's men out here. Go find them then. Go find them. But here's the funny thing about it. Men that do that, they're literally doing something on the side. They probably not living life right either, but even if they are, you think you're the only one? That's one of the real questions. You think you're the only one? You baby girl, the $20,000 you giving, he might be giving you 20 grand because he feel bad for you. That might be even worse. He might look at her. He might look at you, but yo, you a broke little shorty. Like, I help you out, yo, because I feel bad for you. You broke. You were broke and corny. Now he gonna talk down to you. He like, listen, don't get into an argument with that man. You get into an argument with that man, it's a wrap. He destroying you. Because the moment you want to start calling him a dog, blah, 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 he gonna be like, so give me back all my money then. Because guys like that are savages. He a savage bull. And he gonna let it rip. Like, he gonna be like, yo, you got all that mouth to say, but where was all this when I was giving you 20 grand a month? I was giving you 20 grand a month. Now you got all this mouth to say. Girl, you not my girlfriend. I got a whole baby on the side that you have no idea about. And she might be like, for real? Are you kidding me? You been cheating on me? With more than one girl? Who you think you are? You pretty and everything, but do you really think that you the only one? I give you 20 grand because I feel bad for you. There's other girls out here who wholeheartedly don't want no 20 grand. They just want, and those are the women, they just want my time and attention. They don't even want money. I take them girls out on dates. I only take you on a date to stop you from doing this. A lot of guys are like that, man. A lot of dudes are out here just doing that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's sad that we've gotten to the point where some women don't want to date a man because of who he is as a person. It's what's starting to happen is women are removing themselves off the equation. These are the women that are weeding themselves out. These are the women, and I get it. It would be nice. Listen, I would love to give my shorty $20,000. I'm not that. I don't have that. I can't just give you 20 grand. That's not how that works. I make a yearly salary, not a monthly one. I wish I could make a monthly salary, because then I'd be able to give it all to you. I'd be able to give you that 20 grand, and so you won't have debt some more. But I gotta live too. That's hard. That's hard out here, yo. And this is what's so difficult about the dating scene. And I see why a lot of people give up on the dating scene. Right? Because they can never ever find someone that likes them for them and that wants to build with them. Brick by brick, layer by layer, brick by brick, layer by layer, brick by brick, layer by layer. You'd be hard pressed to find someone who wants to build alongside you during your struggling times, during your ups, your downs, during the time period that y'all struggling in the relationship, and during the time period that your relationship is at its most prosperous. A person that's been in a relationship can tell you there are times where it's up, there's times when it's down, there's times when you are struggling as a couple, and there's times where everything is firing on all cylinders as a couple. This girl right here doesn't want a boyfriend. She wants a sponsor. She wants a sugar daddy. She wants someone to make up for the sins of her past. She wants to be a princess. She don't even want to be a queen, because queens understand that responsibility comes with these things. She wants to be a princess. She wants someone to spoil her. She must want a rapper or a drug dealer or a scammer, because the thing is, us regular working people, us regular working men, can't just give you that kind of money. We don't even be receiving that kind of money within a paycheck. And there's men out here that's giving up 20 grand. More than likely, he probably schemed you out of that 20 grand. And then at that, ladies, I get it. All men want is, you know what I'm saying? And guess what? More than likely, from this shorty right here, if a man is giving her 20 grand a month, he getting that, you know what I'm saying? And then guess what? He's going to get, you know what I'm saying, from another shorty that he don't even got to give 20 grand to. And probably another shorty that he don't even got to give 20 grand to. Because the thing is, acts of service. I love doing acts of service. When I got it, baby girl, you getting these acts of service. We going out on dates. But when I don't got it, I can't do that. So a woman could look at me and say, well, what are you really providing to the table? I'm providing someone you can talk to. I'm providing someone you can vent to. I'm providing someone that can try to make you laugh. Someone that can try to make your day better. Someone that can sit there and listen to you. Someone that's willing to deal with the person that you are. I don't care what kind of baggage you carry with you. I'm willing to be here with you, building brick by brick, layer by layer, because if I really like you, I don't just see you as you just someone I'm talking to or my girlfriend. I see you as a potential future wife. Listen, when I be talking, when I be thinking in my brain, I be thinking like, yo, this could be me and her together. I be thinking about future careers. I be thinking about how we gonna be when we move in together. How we gonna be when we have children together. I'm not thinking short term. I'm thinking long term when it comes down to you. And yeah, building a relationship is a part of it. But if your mindset from the rip is what do you bring to the table, I guess the question, you should answer that question for me then. Why would you start talking to me then? And also, would you be insulted if I asked you the same question? Well, I'm a woman. I'm not supposed to be able to. Whoa. You're supposed to bring stuff to the table too. You're not supposed to bring stress to my life. You bringing that to the table? You bringing stress to the table? Holy smokes. What kind of stress? Is it stress to make me better, or is it stress to keep me on edge? I gotta walk on eggshells every time I'm talking to you. What is it? Do you like me for the person that I am, or do you like me due to the things I can provide for you? Because those two things can be hand in hand. But if you only like me for the person that can provide money and services, and not the person behind the services, you lost me. And honestly, you lost every other man, because most other dudes, and the dudes that you want to do like that, I'm gonna tell you straight up, sweetheart, those men don't like you for you. They're not dealing with you just to deal with you. They dealing with you to get the ultimate prize. And if you're giving them the ultimate prize too early, guess what? They not gonna stay too long. Them dudes gonna roll out and find another shorty. That's gonna look better than you, dress better than you, act better than you. Because those guys ain't looking for a woman. They looking for a servant. I'm looking for a woman. I'm looking for someone to build with. Not him. He giving you 20 grand, that's nice. That's good for him. But what is he really doing for your life? Sure, he might be making it easier by paying for things, but it's awfully lonely, ain't it? It's awfully lonely when Mr. Give you 20 grand come back and he cheat on you. Mr. 20 grand don't even come home at night. Mr. 20 grand is up all night and day and you don't know what's going on. And leave it to the women that already got kids by the men that do that kind of type time. Now they abandon the kid because they want to live a great lifestyle. Meanwhile, you sit at home and take care of the child. There's a difference between men that want to build and you want to, and be honest, ladies, you want to be alongside those men that want to build with you. You want to be alongside those men because guess what? Even when times get hard, even when life is kind of down between the both of you, there's going to be times when it's up. And there's going to be times where the relationship is prospering, because there's no such thing as a perfect relationship. But that's what I gotta say about that. That's the first conversation starter. I've spoken for almost near half an hour about the subject. Y'all could go wild in the comments below. Go wild. See what happens. I want to know what's going to happen between everybody in the comment section. This is going to be great. But that being said, I bid y'all a fair adieu.